Lucas. I'm a landscape architect based here in Healdsburg, California. Been a landscape architect technically for about 10 years. Landscape architecture is a fairly unknown profession. People think of landscapers, the people that take care of gardens. They don't often think about the people that design and the thinking behind it, but I like to emphasize architecture in my professional title. And that's how I think about gardens. I think about space. It's almost like a building, but it's in the outdoor realm. Landscape architects work on a variety of levels, from large-scale master planning of towns and communities into parks and streetscapes. The garden, the variety, the sizes, the scales always changes. Projects are always different depending on the customer, who they are, what they like, their aesthetic preferences. And my job in part is to understand what they like, what they want, the different program elements that they want to have. If it's an outdoor barbecue, pizza oven, but it's getting to work with people, understanding who they are, the structure that they live in, the building. I take a lot of cues from the building itself. Now, I have a very broad background because it took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to do. And it wasn't until I found landscape architecture that I found a profession that was going to weave together all of my many interests: artistic, environmental, social. It's an amazing profession in how it bridges, to me, all the components that are here on this planet right now. I think is the beautiful thing about our profession. I think that in this century, landscape architecture, it is on the rise as a profession in general because of environmental situation that we have here, and more people coming, and a lot of the issues, global issues, can be addressed by landscape architects. In terms of becoming a landscape architect, in the old days you could study under a landscape architect as an apprentice and work your way up to become a landscape architect, but now we have professional degree programs, and one could do an undergraduate degree in landscape architecture. I think it's a 5-year program. It's pretty intensive, and you better be sure it's what you want to do when you get into it, because it's so directed as a major that it's tailored to specifically being a landscape architect. There's a whole world going on in this profession.